Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors. Hey guys, it's our favorite sponsor. I hate it when people tell me what to do, what I can do on the internet, what I can see on the internet, what access I have to on the internet. That's why I use and we use Surfshark.
There are so many people trying to tell you what you can and can't watch, and a VPN is a great way to get around it right now, no matter where you live. There's all sorts of things that are geo-blocked. There are things in Netflix. The greatest movies in the world are probably not on your Netflix, and if you use a VPN
In your region.
yeah.
Switch your region.
Sharknado.
Why do we use Surfshark, Joe?
Best part of all, you could share with your friends and family.
That's right.
This is the greatest deal. There are a bunch of VPNs out there, but us, honestly, the greatest deal, the most wide and unrestricted, guys. Check it out, Surfshark. If you use our code, go to surfshark.com/AngryJoeShow. Using our code AngryJoeShow will get you 4 extra months of the VPN. Do it now. It's a great service. And plus, one of the most important parts, it protects your data too. Added benefit. Okay, guys, well, I hope you enjoy the video. Check it out.
Now's the time. Get yourself a VPN. You're going to need it.
Yeah. Especially with everything that's happening recently. Just this is the internet. We use the internet so much. You gotta bring in support. Okay, get access to the things that you need. Links to the links down below. It actually helps us too because we're partnered with them. Alex, okay, and then we were just arguing off screen about Superman, and Alex says that the James Gunn DCU will be canceled in 2 years. I said nope, that's too short. You know, the only way James Gunn's DCU gets canceled is if the new Batman comes out and it fails. Then it'll get canceled. Yeah. So it will go through Supergirl and Clayface and Lanterns and one other TV series, and Peacemaker, and then one other TV series. And then when that Brave and Bold comes out, not the Robert Pattinson Batman, but Brave and Bold. If that comes out and fails internationally and domestically, then you'll get canceled. Yeah. Oh, and then also Man of Steel, you said, benefited a lot. And Snyder bots never talk about this.
Oh, well, I mean, everyone always compares the thing they like, and they never talk about the context of the benefits it gets. And it's like, well, the highest rated Batman trilogy.
And the one that made the most money.
Made the most money, fed directly into it. Like, DC was the hotness. Christopher Nolan was the hotness. And
it was, essentially Christopher Nolan Superman almost. Because they marketed the shit out of that, you know, even though it was Zack Snyder, but the Christopher Nolan was involved. So that helped it. And then also it came out on Father's Day. So there's a lot of factors there. Yeah. And then I think that, you know, globally the U.S. sentiment was a little bit better. It wasn't,
well,
we didn't have,
action is better. It translates
and
better.
At the height of comic book movies. Yeah.
Action is just easier for people in foreign markets to watch. Comedy is tougher because, you know, it's different. So.
Yeah, it's a different world for comic book movies, but I think ultimately the sentiment where we need to scale back some of those budgets for any superhero film moving forward. It shouldn't be 225. It shouldn't be 200. It should be 150 max.
Well, and it can't be 125 to 200 million in marketing. Like, that's absurd.
That's absurd.
And so it's like if we're getting to that, you will never make your money back in the box office, and then you're hoping that everything else pays you back in the back end, and that only goes for so long.
Give me half of that. I'll hand out flyers. Cut costs.
Yeah.
Hand out flyers, Joe.
It works, Joe. He'll put a card under your windshield wiper, and you got to get out of your car to pick it up.
Damn. All right, so that aside, Alex, what the hell else has been going on in gaming news this week?
Bloober Team's psychological horror hit The Medium, which for us was more like the small.
Really a hit.
The small, the medium, the large.
Medium at best.
We want the large.
Is being made into a movie by the guy who did Until Dawn. You know that one we watched?
Oh, God, it's so bad. It was so bad.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why?
But they're going to make money, though, because the budget's going to be
$5 million. $5 million.
No. $5 million. Marketing is going to be like $1,000, and they're going to make all their money back. And the movie's not going to be good. Calling it now.
Yeah. So this is the Hollywood Reporter saying the rights to make the film have been purchased. And it's like, wait a minute, didn't we talk about them making a TV show? Yep, that's still, there's a TV series based on the medium that was revealed in 2022. There's been no action on that front since the announcement, so it's like we don't know if that's stalled out, and that's why the things have been sold. But the real horror is the trauma that we brought along with us, and then the real bad guy is the guy who talks like he's the fucking Cookie Monster. And it's just like,
C is for cookie.
it is so impossible for me to take that bad guy seriously because Troy Baker just sounded like the fucking Cookie Monster, and I couldn't do it. So
Not looking forward to it.
no,
No.
but it's a bad movie. You like no?
But that's a bad movie, not a bad good movie.
They're trying to make a good movie, but they make a bad movie versus someone trying to make a bad.
Yeah, like Tommy. The Room.
Tommy White. Oh yes.
Yes.
Bad news for Capcom this week. Capcom's stock price has plummeted as its latest financial reports shows that no one's buying Monster Hunter Wilds.
Ouch.
But they came
Capcom
out.
was riding high, man. They got
Yeah.
all those Resident Evils. The remakes are doing well. The upcoming Monster Hunter was going to boost them.
But the
You're
bikini-
telling me.
The bikini came out last week.
Yeah.
So they sold,
That's the cheap tactics to get stuff up a little bit.
hey, it raised
Get
some
stuff
stuff. Yeah.
Got it.
So they sold 10 million copies at launch, but they've only sold 477,000 in the last quarter. It doesn't follow the same, sales path. And it's come down to the fact that the game runs like shit on PC. And what everyone has been saying from the very start,
Content.
it's not a lot of in-game content. There's only a couple fights
You've
at the
been
end,
saying it.
and it's like I got to the end game super quick.
You're like,
We
I'm
beat-
done.
And then there was nothing else to do. It's like, cool, I got all the stuff in the game, and they're like, well, what do you do now? It's like, oh, the same thing. It's like, that's
What?
it. This fight's not even all that interesting. And they're like, yeah, do it more.
For me, I wanted to play with my friends, and it was miserable trying to
No.
play with my friends.
No.
So I just didn't play.
Yeah, that's your fault though. You had weird expectations. Multiplayer in a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
You gotta have lower
Yeah.
expectations.
Pretty bad expectations.
So not great. Of course, they're going to bounce back. They've got a lot of things coming. Resident Evil will be big for them.
I mean, let's not get it twisted. The new Monster Hunter Wilds sold a lot.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have some of the legs that we were talking about.
Yeah, and so we've been talking
That
about like
Superman has. Trying to get a mention in there.
we can bring them
And
up.
see, now I'm annoying fucking y'all. Y'all want to do the Ghosts on Mars? Well, guess who else on Mars? Superman.
Yeah,
When did he go to Mars?
yeah. They both didn't make any money.
Not money at all. None.
No.
That's why it's #1 at the box office and the biggest superhero film of 2025.
Oh, is
Still
it
in the
number one? I
negatives.
thought it was
In the
Jurassic
US.
Park. What's Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park is the #1 film in the whole world
Yeah,
until Avatar, and then Avatar gonna kick its ass.
yeah.
I'm gonna sick the blue people on you.
Smurfs.
It's Smurfs versus dinosaurs. Who wins? I want it to be dinosaurs, but those movies suck. So I'll just back the blue.
So yeah, Capcom's price is still going to bounce back. Resident Evil is going to come out and it's going to rescue them. But they are running out of games to remake, and they're limited the IPs they've been putting out. And if they
Yeah.
don't have the sales legs that they've been hoping,
Yeah.
they're
It's not for
I'm looking forward to
man.
Capcom saying, okay, let's try, let's get some money together, and let's try to make some new IPs.
yeah. They've got the best fighting game, #1 fighting game in the world right now. They've done a killer job with Street Fighter. I didn't think they did a great job with Monster Hunter. Hopefully they do a good job with Resident Evil. But outside of that, we're going to need some more things. And a lazy dinosaur game where it doesn't get good till you play for 20 fucking hours isn't the way to do it. So,
I'm looking forward to that fighting game.
Dino
that they
Crisis. Give me Dino Crisis.
They have a fighting game that's coming out. Looks
You want to
pretty
know?
good.
You want some more remakes before you have to do new IPs? Give me Dino Crisis, please. Thank you. Goodbye. I mean, don't go. We got more stories.
yeah, tons more stories. Let's talk about the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch models have gone up 15% more following a Nintendo US price hike. So pricing for the original Nintendo Switch family of systems products will change in the United States based on market conditions. So
Right. The market conditions allowed them to charge a little too much for the console and way too much for Mario Kart. That's That's the market conditions. They knew exactly how far to push it. Because I got a news story later where EA is like, oh, fuck, we can't push it. And then even Xbox was like, oh, fuck, we can't push it.
Yeah, so the original Switch now is going to be $339, up 13%. Switch OLED, $399, up 14.3%. They're talking about amiibos going up. Joy-Cons are going up to $90.
What? Jesus.
So they want you to buy the new hotness. It's like stop buying the old one, even though it runs most of the games, because there's not a lot of Switch 2 games right now. But
yeah, I mean, we've talked about it to death. Nintendo is insulated to a certain degree by their pedigree and their fan base.
Yeah.
It's, one of the originals, so they've kind of, earned it and built it. But I just don't think that they treat people very well.
Yeah, maybe your old games shouldn't cost me $60. I mean, old games. Yeah. And maybe you don't break
Think about bringing the price down for certain things.
Consoles. Yeah, don't do that. All right, last week we talked a little bit about Puritans in Australia complaining to payment processors that Visa and some other platforms were selling naughty games that they don't approve of. And in that video, we said we don't like that shit. We
don't like censorship.
We don't like some of you don't understand that, but I'm going to reiterate it for you. We don't like censorship.
There's some crazies on the internet thought we were on the side of corporate. Hey, do you even watch this show?
Yeah. We want you to be able to buy whatever game
you want
with whatever card you want, and then all we said was, "Hey, you still can." You know how I know?
No, there's some games that I don't want you to buy. I'm pretty sure I can come up with the gross fucking idea that I'll be like, "You're a piece of shit."
Yeah, okay.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
We can't mention those.
I can't talk about it here, but
we'll
I would call you a fucking piece of shit to your face if you buy some certain.
But
anyways,
people were mad.
Most things.
People were mad at the wrong people. They're like, "Hey, Steam is doing this, and they're censoring, and Visa and MasterCard." And what we were explaining is, Visa already processes all of the pornos, and they want you to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
There are
money.
There's payment processing and acquiring banks that have rules, and that some of them do high risk stuff and some of them don't. And Itch and Steam, I think Steam was also using Stripe. Great API, terrible pricing, and terrible what you can do with their processing. And because they were using them as a processor, they can't do any high risk stuff. And we're like, hey, just be mad at the right people. Be mad at the Puritans telling you what you can do and because they don't like it. Be mad at them because they're the problem. Being mad at Steam or Itch, it's like Itch doesn't have any control over those things. They were violating an agreement that they had signed. But they are actively reaching out to other payment processors now because, again, Visa and MasterCard will let you buy porno games and porno and dildos, like all the things that you possibly want with your money, as long as it's under the right kind of payment processing. So they are going to do that. They've also started re-indexing some of the free, not safe for work games, so people are able to get back, especially ones that people had already paid for. And they said that once they kind of figure everything out, they are going to start doing the paid ones again. Steam, not a lot more movement on that front. They have started listing like, hey, these are some of the things that our current processors before they kind of left it really vague. They're like, hey, anything our processors don't like, you can't do. And then people who make games are like, I can't do anything with that. You need to tell me can I do half nip? Like one ball, no balls. What are we doing with any of these things? So, as they figure out the processing side, I think that stuff's going to get back. But again, I think we need to focus our anger on the Puritans who are telling us what people can do and should do with their money.
Yes, I don't like when people tell us what we can do and what we can't do.
Majority of the time, those guys are the worst.
Yeah, because they feel they're racked with guilt over what they do in their free time. It's like, no one should do that. And it's like, so. There's all sorts of really funny hypocrisy if you just Google,
politicians.
Yeah, it's real funny. They're usually the ones that you find in the truck stop. The big line around the corner. Yeah. So. And
the ones who talk shit about truck stops and saying I would never be there, and he's there.
Yeah.
How about you keep the government out of what the fuck I do? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then there's that, and then let me see. Is there anything else before we get to the really big story? Oh, well, let's talk about Good Old Games.
Big.
Good Old Games has decided to release some non-safe for work games in their Freedom to Buy initiative. They're using a coupon way to get around some of the payment processing restrictions, but people who are looking for that things. Don't forget the Good Old Games exist. You know,
they're great.
CD Projekt's one. DRM free. Now they have done some stuff that people don't like, that, you know, as far as like Chinese censorship and stuff. So none of these platforms are truly innocent, and we acknowledge that. And again, we don't like censorship. Will you please say that you don't like censorship too?
I hate it.
No, just because one crazy guy came to our fucking no, fuck that. Y'all are adults. You understand what we said. We used our English well.
Yeah. So check out Good Old Games. They've got 13 free games still available through. Well, you may have just missed it, but check out Good Old Games.
Damn it.
There's some not safe for work stuff that you can get on there.
They have sales all the time.
Hey, free is free, man.
And then the biggest news will come back, unfortunately, to Superman. Because
Superman, what?
Because despite killing Wonder Woman and reportedly losing over $200 million in live service games, Warner Brothers is hiring for a new DC Comics based live service game.
What the fuck? What?
They need to lose $1 billion.
They need to run the company into the ground, destroy Superman games for all time before they learn their lesson. Look here, old man. I'm going to teach you this lesson, old man.
So
How many times do I got to teach you this lesson, old man?
So they said, hey, Superman's doing amazing. This hot. Let's make a live service Superman game.
Okay. Well, okay. Hold on.
Where you have to,
I
like,
just thought of
purchase
something.
your powers.
Huh?
That's what you got to do.
I missed what you said.
They're making a new Superman game.
Yeah.
It's new hotness right now.
New hotness.
So it's going to be a live service game of Superman, but you have to pay for the powers. You want to fly? It's going to cost you. You want laser vision? It's going to cost you.
That's not going to happen.
Going to change your face?
But,
it's going to cost you.
Okay, I just thought of something. If you make DC Rivals, and if your live service plan is exactly Marvel Rivals plan, where all of the heroes are free, okay, and your microtransactions are not pay-to-win microtransactions, they are bikini, hot chick, sexy butt, boobs, you know, because that's what gaming is now. Then I will give you a pass. You may take one hall pass. Go ahead.
So they're gonna do a power.
Pretend that you're
game?
going to the bathroom for 30 minutes. So you don't have to do any work and listen to the teacher. Take the hall pass. Thank you. So DC Rivals is the only pass.
Only one.
If you come out with another goddamn Suicide Squad kills the Justice League ×2,
which is, I think it's gonna be a stupid
if you
game.
come out with
90%
the multiverse,
sure.
Yeah, if you do some stupid shit with the multiverse so that you can
WB.
insert every goddamn character, if you bring some mobile fucking garbage to the AAA space, I am going to be fucking livid. And I'm going to laugh when your company burns in flames, but then I'll cry later on because I realize that until we figure out who else is going to steward the Superman stuff, I'm going to be fucked.
Yeah. So what they're looking for is an executive producer to lead the development of high-quality AAA. They only said AAA. I mean, what are you thinking? Quad A is the way to go. Based on one of the iconic IPs from the vast Warner Brothers
I'll be okay with double A at this point in DC
Comics catalog.
Because DC have been poor man. We've been a poor man, okay? We've been poor man in the movies. We've been a poor man. We used to kick ass in animation, but honestly, I didn't really even like it. It's died too. It's been kind of shitty animation. I forget what they call that era, DCAU.
They had some bangers in their animated.
They did back in the day.
Give me
like the COVID
Justice League Dark. Superman's in the game, but he's not the main character. And then I want to be able to play every one of the characters in the Justice League Dark and like swap around, and then the only thing you're allowed to sell is the very, very slight changes to their costumes.
And Wonder Woman game canceled.
Power of Friendship didn't work.
Nope.
Multiverses canceled. Superman canceled.
And
Superman
we use the
never
Nemesis
developed.
system in the Justice League Dark video game.
Yes, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That has potential. Man, I wanted to see the Wonder Woman
Nemesis
game.
and Friendship.
As soon as they said what they were doing with the Nemesis system, I don't like
The
it.
friendship system?
I wanted it to go like it's like fuck that game. I want nothing to do with it.
Well, you got your wish.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah,
I kind of would rather
Lord.
have a bad Wonder Woman game than no Wonder Woman game at all. I think it's. I know.
You say that though.
You say
I
that.
don't
You got
think
you got
so.
Superman 64.
It's like,
I know.
It's gonna come out like
But
Gollum or something.
Look at how long that meme has lasted.
But it's
Superman
not good.
64. We still mine that shit for decades.
You're only mining it because nothing else came. It was so bad that nothing else came out since then.
There was this Superman Return.
Where you could abandon your child.
No, Superman in the movie you abandon your child. In the video game
You
you
start
fight
them.
robots that are boring.
Wrong.
Yeah, that movie doesn't hold up. Sorry,
He
it's
lives in an
so
entire
boring.
island made out of kryptonite.
Not a
and
single
it's like,
punch thrown.
How?
Wasn't his fault.
It wasn't.
Wasn't
It's
his
so
fault.
boring. That's like I rewatch Superman's a lot.
Do
That's
you?
one that I don't
Oh.
watch.
I know you do the
Yeah,
new
we
ones. I didn't know
watched
you went back to the old ones.
Oh man, I've seen the old ones hundreds. Christopher Reeve, I've seen those hundreds of times. The one I've seen the most,
But
I
three.
will hurt people.
No.
The worst one. Not the worst one. It's not the worst one. The worst one is 3. It only has just the garbage, the junkyard fight, which is actually really good. But
Shooting peanuts.
Superman 4, I will hurt people. Yeah, that was a cool scene.
I like
Okay,
his dark
are you
suit.
done with yours?
Yeah. If you've got nothing else to say about DC, we're good.
I mean, you left it open for me. Thank you. I got to talk about Superman yet another week, and I appreciate that. But yeah, no, it's a sad state of affairs, DC video games, and to hear that the next one coming has their focus where it probably shouldn't be, sucks. Because I don't know, man. I just really wish that Wonder Woman game they could salvage it, bring some talent to it, because I want to see the Nemesis system. All right, but you do have a pass, okay? One pass.
Yeah, I
pass.
just worry that their
DC rivals.
their
please.
expectations are too high for
Yeah.
all of their things because they're in such a hole. Like they're in a massive hole in video games. This is why they need it to be live service and they need it to be successful because they are so much in the hole.
Yeah.
They're in the hole in their TV streaming because some of their biggest franchises aren't paying off the way that they wanted to, and they left $10 billion on the table by fucking up Game of Thrones so bad.
Well,
And then we are at the point now where their movies eventually like toy sales and some of these other things are up, but it's like
what happened, James Gunn? You told me the video games. You're gonna have one unified stuff. You're
They're
have
also
the
gonna
actors,
fast track
that live
Hogwarts,
action actors
too.
will be animated voice actors, and then also, which I think is a bad idea, and also video games that will tie into the thing. Where are my video games at?
Bring those back.
Where the games? Where my games at? Where the video games?
Those movie license games. Bring those back.
well, they're quick, right? Because they want them to.
Yeah, but Joe, recently movie license games went from that old school cool. Now I look back on those almost fondly. No, I don't. But because they've moved to mobile stuff now, they're even lazier and even more microtransaction-y than in the past.
Yep.
So I'm pining for the old days where they shit on the game.
The fucking Thor one.
The fucking
Move forward. Oh, the ice walls fight the same
ice
enemy.
walls. Ice walls.
God damn it.
No, Joe, that one was blue. The other guy was red.
That's right. So bad.
Well, Joe, did you know that Genshin Impact made $65 million in June of this year?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, in May it was people were worried because they only made 36 million in May, but they made it 65 in June.
Oh.
What happened in June?
The upskirt
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
more
something.
sexy outfits.
Gooner thing.
So yeah, the June report came out, and so the executives are like, wait a minute, we can make some of these games, and people will spend $65 million a month.
Well, I know who to blame.
Yeah,
Who do you blame?
Angry Mexican.
Yep.
Oh, because he's
Specifically.
buying that kind of shit.
Well, he plays Zenless Zone Zero, and they made $38 million last month. Massive increase. They only made $10 million in May. What are you doing? But massive increase of $38 million. So I guess good job.
Yep.
And this is why they don't make
This is why they make all the Star Wars games are going to be that one. The DC games, it's like no. I want the one that makes $1 billion
It's like,
over 2
this
years.
is what we could do. Why we would spend so much money? We're not going to make that.
Well, while my DC stuff is failing in video games and doing tepidly internationally with Superman, I do have some good news. Warhammer, my other passion, is doing very well. Warhammer creator Games Workshop praises Space Marine 2 for causing its biggest profit ever. But time will tell if this is temporary, they said. That is such a fucking corporate thing. They said, why you gotta go and ruin something like that? Yes, it's temporary! You get small boost for fucking what? Just... All right. But here's the actual news story. It's the company's financial report. Games Workshop explains a recent boom in popularity surrounding the franchise has resulted in almost a 30% increase in annual profit. That was following its record-breaking report last year, another increase in profit back then. So Games Workshop doing well even before the Amazon show comes out. When Henry Cavill's show comes out, and when we eventually get movies, this is going to be mainstream. And those of you who are coming to hang out with us on Sundays with me and Jay, we're playing the tabletop. You could say I was there. I was the original. We OGs in this. But they're already making buku money because not only is the tabletop making money, but also the video games then boosts the tabletop. And if you think video games are going to boost, just you wait until you get an Amazon TV show. Don't ask Lord of the Rings about that. That's the wrong person to ask, because I don't think that one got boosted. It did get boosted. The book sales went up for, but
yeah
better
people, time.
People were looking at the books and just looking like, wait a minute, it can't be this bad.
What did you do?
I thought you were gonna say something else. It's like, wait a minute, where's my shitty Galadriel? And it's like, where is the stupid things that happen in the fucking show?
Well, there's the first 30 seconds of the show where they show some of the First Age stuff, and they're like, wait a minute, I want to read about that. And it's like, you should.
So, and then, anyways, mass market presentation of the Warhammer 40,000 IP has helped. Space Marine 2 helped them, they said. Secret Level Episode 5 helped them as well. They could see a direct correlation in their numbers. We had more visitors to our own stores at that time, and we sold more products related to our IP in a long time. So, you see, and I bet you Games Workshop, make me more of those. I want more of that.
I mean, can you imagine how big the sales could have been if they didn't show off the lamest fucking army possible? The Ultramarines are fucking awful. And so
This guy hates Ultramarines.
I hate them.
Luckily, I don't play Ultramarines.
They're vanilla as fuck, and I don't mean the good vanilla. You know the beaver anal gland vanilla? Like, they're that kind of vanilla.
Gross. So latest army I'm playing with right now are Grey Knights, and I'm working on a Black Templars force.
How do you feel about the new changes?
Oh, to which one?
The lore changes of the Grey Knights.
Oh, there's a big story. The Terminus decree has been revealed secretly. And we're getting into lore. So the Emperor is sitting on a chair, and he's like fucking
he's a skeleton
dead kind of thing. But the Emperor could return. And the Terminus decree says, they just revealed it in the Codex. They said, here's what it is. It was a mystery forever. It's like, Terminus, that means to terminate it. They're going to terminate everybody or something. Well, there's only like, the Grey Knights are like one of the smallest Space Marine chapters. It's such an edgelord chapter that it's the 666th chapter. This is
Warhammer should. Like,
this is jokes.
You can't take.
It's not
Warhammer
jokes. They are the
yeah,
666.
But you can't take it. Like this is the fun part about Warhammer is you should not take it seriously. It's supposed to be kind of a joke.
But there's less than like 1,000 of Grey Knights, something like that. And Space Marine chapters are small as fuck, but at least they've got 10,000 or something like that. Well, here's what it is: if the Emperor ever gets up out of his chair, then the Grey Knights are supposed to go over there and put his ass back in the fucking chair. And either kill him or not kill him because they got to get him back in the chair.
Get back in the chair, Grandpa.
And why did this cause such a thing in the community? It's because there's no fucking way. The Adeptus Custodes, Henry Cavill's faction, the Golden Boys, those guys are meant to protect the Emperor. They're hyper elite. There's more of them than the Grey Knights. And then, of course, all the Space Marine chapters, especially the fanatical ones like Black Templars and all these other ones, would also defend the Emperor. So it's cool, but then it's dumb as fuck because it could never happen unless you'd have a strike squad and they get it real quick before anybody could. But I don't know why there's such a hubbub. It's like, oh, this is the dumbest shit ever. It's like, I don't know. It's not that dumb. I think it's kind of cool.
But everything is so goofy in the universe. Like I think that's one of the things that is kind of fun because there's parts where it's serious and there's parts where like the Big E has done so many stupid things. It's like it kind of fits.
It kind of fits, and I like it. And the reason why I bought my Grey Knights and I use them now is they're kind of bad guys. I like them because like if any demonic presence is on any fucking planet, they're just like, nope, fucking kill everybody. I don't want.
I'd be the same way. What you possessed, kill everything.
And the Space Wolves have
even the kids, especially the kids.
Yes,
yeah, it's gonna go straight to the kid. I know how possessions work.
Other Space Marine chapters are like, bro, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
And Grey Knights are like, get your fucking hand off me. And
the
Space Wolves are like,
done.
Don't you fucking talk to me that way. Because Space Wolves, they send Space Wolves to spank everybody, to spank people, and so they fought multiple times. And it's. So honestly, I've convinced myself that I think it's kind of cool. It's stupid, but I think it's meant to be stupid.
It's no dumber
it's
than
like an impossible
being
mission.
The angry guy or Sanguinius happened to. Oh no, my thing is blood. It's like no shit. The dude named Sanguinius.
I thought you were gonna say he loves Sangrias.
Oh well, yeah, he does. But that's why we get the name
sitting on the beach. Sangrias, Sanguinius. Mr. Sanguinius, here is your Sanguinius. Oh, Joe, you're brave and how it works.
But that's why they call it.
I want to give Joe the Warhammer 40K
no, because that's why the AI is going to think I'm a fucking child.
The AI is going to think you're a child. They're like, wait a minute. Joe, you speak Spanish. You know that sangria comes from the Spanish word for blood.
All right, and because of all this profit, they're happy that, what is it, Focus is going with following up Space Marine 2 with a sequel. So we will be getting a Space Marine 3.
Yeah, Saber is working on a ton of stuff. Like, they're doing a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
A bunch of post-launch content. And then another opportunity to promote, on my day off on Sunday, me and Jay, we play some 40K stuff all the time. We want to learn about lore and see how the tabletop plays. Come join us then. And, yeah, that's it. So thank you all very much for watching. And there's a lot of stuff this week. We got what do we got? We got the Mafia. We got fucking Battlefield. We got fucking
Blade.
We got
only
fucking
one Blade.
We got Eyes of Wakanda. We got Twisted Metal. We got what is the movie that comes out this week? Oh, we got Weapons. Oh, that's horror movie that I still have no fucking idea what it's about. But it looks interesting.
There's all these buttholes online that are like reading the script because the script was released, right?
No,
like,
don't read the script. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh yeah, I can't. It's like, no, watch the movie. Like that.
Oh, even they're excited. Oh, that makes me even more excited. Yeah. I don't want it ruined.
The script apparently was so good that Jordan Peele fired his representation because he wanted the movies. He wanted to be the producer of the movie.
He got mad.
And he's like, no, I said give me the movie. And they're like, oh, we didn't want. And he's like, well, then you're fired.
You're fired.
And I'm gonna find someone who will give me the movies.
One job.
And it's like, oh, that's exciting. So.
All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. Click the links down below. It's our sponsors. Get yourself a VPN to supplement your internet. And we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.